Thanks for your effort. And he can't be anywhere without his car. So Brian and his car is like family. So give him a warm welcome, please.
Thanks, Devil. Thanks for having me. Great to be out here, and congrats on your new car. We're very excited to see what's under the lappy.
Yeah, we've got a personal thing going. I'm the toppy and he's the youngster. And I used to have the old car. So the arrangement was, once the old guy, old toppy with an old car catch him, it's drinks on the house. But so far it didn't happen. So, but now I think he's a little bit more threaded. So we'll see.
Feeling the pressure now.
Yeah, he's feeling the pressure, thanks. We're quickly going to run through a couple of things with Brian. En dan gaan ons breek vir eet. Anders gaan ons te lank staan en praat en die kombuis het vir ons 'n kosie reg. So ons het so 'n halfuur. Ons gaan vanaand net met Brian gesels oor sy Dakar en waar sy racing begin. Brian, where did you start racing? Where did the little bug bit you?
I started racing go-karts when I was 6, 7 years old, and then my dad gave me a choice when I was 11 to get a quad bike or to carry on with the karts to the next class. And at the time we had a farm, so I said, let's go off-road. And we never looked back in terms of going off-road from there. Raced quads from 11 to 30 to 30 years old, roughly. And then, excuse me, should have switched that off.
There's a penalty now.
Penalty. And so in 2015 I did Dakar on a quad. I only did 2 stages, broke a wheel, and then swallowed my pride and did the rest of the race with my team as a backup member. 2016 did Dakar on a quad. We won 3 stages and came 3rd. And then after 2016, I had an accident on the quad. I actually hurt my elbow. And that sort of complicated things, and that was my sign to move on to the next level of racing. They say with age comes the cage. And so 2016 got into car racing. I raced a Ford production 2010 NWM Ford for a year. Then I raced actually this specific CR5. Had some good times in that CR5. It was a different color, but same car. And here we are today.
Ja, ek dink wat vir my spesiaal is toe ek hierdie kar koop, toe vertel hy vir my alles van die kar. En na die tyd vind ek uiteindelik die kar opgedonder. Ek dink dis wat gebeur het. But Brian, I think just on quickly just touching on your Dakar is that's everybody's dream, and that's what tonight's about. How did your dream evolve? Where did it become a reality, like you said, but you done it with a quad, and how did it change your life? All of a sudden it's on the horizon and then it's starting getting real.
Yeah, I think as you grow up, you have these big dreams, and I remember at a stage while I was studying, I wanted to go and race in America. My dad sat me down and said, you need to finish your studies. These are all pipe dreams. Focus on your studies, focus on getting a job. I was studying mechanical engineering at the time. And, being stubborn sort of in the side, it was always the mechanics of my life was always to think, okay, how can whatever I do make sure I race? So getting into the car with CR6 and Century Racing, I'm also working there as an engineer, not just as a driver. So it's very difficult to get a factory drive and just go and do all these races. So first of all, I started a shop called BB Motorsport. The initial thinking of BB Motorsport was just a bike and quad shop. Was just to be able to do something, make a living and race and prepare for Dakar. So BB Motorsport, we literally built up a little team. I could build up enough funds, I could draw in the sponsors, and I had the foundation to build up something to move towards Dakar. And then when I started moving towards cars, I said, okay, what's the next foundation phase I can move into and make it part of my living and make it part of racing races like Dakar.
Okay, he's not mentioning, he's actually the salesman as well. So if you phone and looking for a car, He says, okay, let's start by taking you for a test drive. It pumps you in the car and gets you inside, and then he hammers the car. And if you still want to buy a car afterwards, he said, right, now you're good. He checks you out and see if your eyes are going big. But he's actually the spokesperson for the company as well. Julian is the team principal and a manager. But yeah, if you want to buy a car, that's where you start. And the first time I phoned, I thought, okay, now he's gonna maybe